John Enomu. I am the chair of Sorority City, NRM, and I'm also the flag bearer for Sorority City West Division Mayor. And I'm the one so far managing David Calvin Echodu's campaign team. And we want to thank the media and the people of Sorority, and especially the people from Sorority City West, for loving David Calvin Echodu and for loving His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Tomorrow is a day that we have been waiting for. We have been having rallies which are people were not seeing us in public, but we are having meetings which I know has been doing a very good thing. But tomorrow we are going to have a first rally. Is going to be in Pamba, and we expect everybody in Sorority City West, those who can afford to come, because we are not going to ferry people, but those who can afford to join the people of Pamba tomorrow, we want to say you're all welcome to Pamba Primary School. That is where we are going to officially launch our campaign, and we expect very many people coming from within and even outside. So we want to ask all of you, the people of Sorority City West, to be part of this. David Calvin Echodu has been doing a lot of work in Sorority City West, and the people of Sorority City West know very well what he is doing and what he has been doing, and we want to encourage our people of Sorority City West to support him in his endeavors, because we believe together we can make David Calvin Echodu our Member of Parliament, and also we believe together David Calvin Echodu is going to make a difference for Sorority City. As you're all aware, the other day when I was somewhere, I told the people of Sorority City that don't compare David Calvin Echodu with a Member of Parliament, because he's not yet a Member of Parliament. He's not elected, he has never been in the office, but just because of his goodwill and good heart, he has been serving the people like a Member of Parliament. But this time he's asking people to support him so that he become a Member of Parliament. So if you want to compare leaders, then you bring a Member of Parliament, for example, the one of Sorority County, and you put him with our Member of Parliament, and you give them a mark if you are going to scorecards, and say, now you, Honorable Aiku, what have you done in the last 5 years? You put Aiku there, and you see what he has done, and you bring this one also put here. Then you can compare leaders. So we want to say thank you very much for you people, the media team, who has been working in support of David Calvin Echodu, and I want to pray that we continue with the same spirit and working together. Together, there is nothing which is going to be very difficult. I also want to ask you to continue loving Teso, because whatever you are writing, if it is not because of love, the media can destroy, media can do anything. But I want to thank all of you, because you have been consistent and you have been doing a very good job. And I want to pray that we continue working together that way. I also want to say David Calvin Echodu has been moving with His Excellency the President, and there are people who are making rumors and taking Lugambo, telling people David has given up, he is no longer going to come to campaign. Those were people who are detractors. They are trying to confuse people. But I want to assure the public that tomorrow David Calvin Echodu is going to be around, and is going to be officially starting his campaign in Pamba, and is going to move in other wards also. After tomorrow, the following day, we will be in Orwadai, and we will continue to other wards. So meaning we are going to have our program run marathon. And as you are aware, he is also not only contesting as a Member of Parliament, but also is a SEC member. There could be in the middle there where he can be interrupted with other meetings, maybe with the President and other people, but that does not mean campaigns will stop. We'll continue moving around, we'll continue appealing to people, because for us, we know when you want to win election, you become and ask people for votes, and definitely people will support you and give you votes. And that's what we are doing right now. We are not such a team that like quarreling and abusing other leaders. We don't do that. We always do right things, because we believe when you want to win election, you ask, just like you're calling a woman. You ask a woman to love you. You don't go and abuse a woman. You want to love you. So that's basically what we are doing, and we want to encourage our people out there that let's keep peace, let's work together with everybody, even if you don't love a candidate. Don't go and diffuse and spoil the candidates' posters or anybody's posters, because we are all your people. So look at us, listen to all of us, and take us according to the way we are going to present ourselves to you. Thank you very much.
Honorable, maybe I wanted to say.
So, in holding any party position, you can relinquish or you can surrender or step down in your position, so that you go and support a candidate of your choice without going with our position, which many of them from other areas could have done. But Soroti, we have very few people who are trying to fight party candidates, but the majority of them are supporting our candidates. And I'm so far convinced that with what we are seeing, we are going to win these elections. But also I want you to know that our keeping quiet is strategic. We have been campaigning underground. It's not that we are not been moving. We are doing a lot of work, but you see, politics or campaigns has so many steps and strategies. You can have this strategy today, tomorrow you try another strategy, and then you pick the one which works much better. And so our being quiet is not that we are not campaigning. People who know have been knowing, and some of you have been following, that we have been having so many meetings targeting particular people, targeting particular sections. And that's why if you listen to NRM slogan where President Museveni said this time they are going to win, we are going to win with the 13 million plus. Many people don't know where the 13 million is coming from. But the 13 million is seen and is very clear. Number one, we have a SATE per village, and we also have a NYC 9, and we have a Women League, the Sikh interest groups. We have women, we have older persons, we have disabled people, disability. So if you put them and then you put the 9 for LCs, that's already 63. So 63 times the number of villages in Uganda, 72,000 villages. Then you give those people only to add only 3 people per person. If you multiply it, you are in 13 million plus. And that's what we always say, we are going to win election with 13 million plus, because we believe at least one person can get at least a minimum of 3 people. So if you get 3 people plus the number which is there, then we already having 13 million plus. As you are aware also that the registered number of voters in Uganda is around 21 million. So 21 million, if you are going to pick 13 million, then already we have won election. And that is the science we are looking at, which many other candidates who are campaigning, they don't have it. They even don't see where they are going to get votes from. They are only in the ballot. But if you ask them, where is your strength? Where are you beginning from? They don't have anything. They don't have structures. They are not strong on the ground. But they want to win election and take the presidency. So that is where the challenge is. Then too, many of our leaders, other contenders from other parties, they don't have manifestos. You see somebody spend 30 minutes talking to people, only insulting other candidates, talking about the other one, talking against the other one, about how the other one is like this. That is not campaign. Campaign, if you have been serving as a member of parliament, tell people what you have done in the last 5 years. If you're a councillor, tell people what you have done in the last 5 years and what you want to go and do if you are given the opportunity. That's when we can say, I think he has done something quite good here. But where you have done nothing, and you are going to spend 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes talking about the other opponents, then you are not worthy to be a leader again. So basically, that's what I wanted to comment about.